Have you ever asked yourself, why do we fall in love with one person and not another? Why does one face, one voice, or one presence make your heart race while someone else barely registers? Tonight, we're going to uncover the hidden psychology behind why your heart chose them and why love is far more than chance. A young woman once said, "I don't know why I love him, but when I'm with him, it feels like I've known him forever." She didn't love his appearance. She didn't love his routines or logic. She loved the feeling he gave her, something deep, familiar, unexplainable. Psychologists can explain this. Love is not random. It is recognition, not of the person in front of you, but of the emotional patterns and memories inside you. This is where our story begins. Most people think love is about the person in front of them, but psychology tells us something different. We fall in love with people who feel familiar. If your childhood was peaceful, you feel safe with calm, steady people. If your childhood was chaotic, intense, or unpredictable, people feel normal. If you grew up feeling ignored, someone who gives attention feels magical. If you grew up unseen, someone noticing you feels like love. Your heart doesn't always choose what is good for you. It chooses what your mind already knows, what feels like home, even if home wasn't perfect. That's why we often say, "I don't know why, but something about them feels right." It's not magic, it's emotional memory. Psychologists call this the wounded mirror effect. We are unconsciously attracted to people who reflect our past wounds, our unmet needs, our fears, our unhealed emotions, patterns from childhood. This explains why some people fall for emotionally unavailable partners, why some chase attention or validation endlessly, why some fall too quickly, and some avoid love altogether. We do not simply choose a person, we choose the pattern of emotion our hearts already know. There was a girl who loved a boy who rarely gave her attention. Everyone told her, "He doesn't deserve you," but she couldn't stop loving him. Why? Because he felt familiar. He mirrored the emotional patterns of her childhood. It wasn't love, not truly. It was recognition. When she healed herself, the attraction disappeared. Because once the emotional pattern is gone, the attachment fades. Your brain has a system that decides who catches your attention. It's called the reticular activating system. It chooses who feels special, magnetic, unforgettable, and it does so based on past experiences, emotional patterns, fears and desires, childhood memories, unmet needs. This is why someone's smile, energy, or voice can feel so powerful. Your brain isn't choosing a person, it's choosing a pattern it already knows. We don't fall in love with strangers. We fall in love with people who feel like our emotional home. If your past was peaceful, you love peace. If your past was unstable, unstable people feel familiar. If you grew up unseen, being noticed feels like love. If you grew up in chaos, calm love may feel strange. Love isn't blind, it's intelligent. It remembers patterns. It finds what resonates with your inner world. Sometimes we don't love the person. We love the feeling they awaken in us. Comfort, hope, attention, validation, warmth. Sometimes we're not in love with them. We are in love with the emotions they create. Here is the truth. We fall in love with the part of ourselves they awaken. They remind us of who we were, who we wanted to be, what we missed, what we feared, what we needed. Love is not only between two hearts, it is also a meeting with the emotional history inside us. When you understand why you love someone, you stop blaming yourself. What part of me needed this? And that question is the first step toward healing and toward understanding love on much deeper level. Every person you loved was a message, a mirror, a lesson, a moment of growth. And this is just part 1. In part 2, we will explore why we love unavailable people, why some connections feel different, how to stop loving the wrong person. Your heart has a story, and we are only beginning to understand it.